in February this year, our company arranged for a workshop. And the only people that were supposed to attend that workshop were the top performers. So I was invited to that workshop as well. I was one of the top performers. So at that workshop, we were told that going forward, they won't be allowing anybody to sell insurance if it's not licensed. So for you to get that license, you need a grade 12 certificate and write an exam. So in my case, when I was in grade 12, that is 2012, I never had intentions for school. My mind was a footballer. So I never paid attention to school. So I didn't make the grade 12 certificate. But now it came back to me now in 2025. I said, you need to write this exam. So in May they wrote an email to say register your names that you write this exam. So I knew that I'm stuck now. But I called the pastor. I said, this is what is happening. He says, don't worry. What you can do, go to the college and apply for a diploma. So this is another topic. The thing that the company wanted me to do is a license. But the pastor told me go and register for a diploma. It's not making sense. But I went to the college. Then I said, how am I going to register? I don't know. So I went to the registrar without a certificate. I told him, sir, I want to start school at your college. He looked at my results. He said, okay, give me your NRC. Give me the results. And this is I'll send you an email tomorrow. I thought he was joking. The following day, he sent me an email. He says you have been accepted at the college. So you can imagine, without the you've been accepted. But I would advise you to do one thing. Go back and go and write those subjects. Because there are about 2 that I need to make a certificate. Says go and do this. But you also need to do the third one because we want 5 credits. So I had to take 3. So after that, then the company said, give us your results. I forwarded the message to the pastor. They are telling me to give them the result. He says, the pastor said, send them the acceptance letter from the college. I said, they want the grade 12 exam. He said, send them the letter from the college. I said, this is not making sense. But I will send it. I sent it. So again, they wrote a list for the people that are going. And then they came back again. They said, we want you to fill in the KYC form. And if you have any qualifications from any college, attach them. And attach your grade 12 again. I said, Pastor, they are asking for the certificate again. He says, send the acceptance letter. I said, it's not making sense. But I'll send it. I sent the acceptance letter. So after we did that, May passed. June passed, July passed. I said, perhaps these people have forgotten. Then they wrote a final message. This is the list of people that are going to write the exam. And when I opened the list, my name was number 1. So now, there was a battle now that we are supposed to fight. So they said, we are going to teach you 19 topics in 3 days. The fourth day, you must write an exam. He that fails, the job is done. He that passes, you continue working. And the way we are going to do it, from 8:30 to 16:45 every day, you'll be just learning. So lecturers were about 10 of them. So they will take you for 1 hour, 5 minutes break, 1 hour, 5 minutes break, up to 16. My head was loaded. It was very tough. So this week, Monday up to Wednesday, they taught us and said Thursday you are going to rest. Then Friday write the exam. So when I went to the college on Friday for the exam, they said we are only going to accept 50% mark, not the 40% mark that we know. So if you are to pass this exam, it's 50% and above. Below 50, we are sorry. We will not accept. So there will be 320 questions. Answer them in 2 hours. And then the system will be able to calculate there and then and show you your results. So when I opened the exam, my brother, that exam is meant for people to fail. The things that they taught us are not the things that came. So what they do is, because this license is a perpetual license. Once you get it, you don't need to renew it. So they make sure that for them to give you that license, they must really test your mind. So I went about 100 questions. My head was hot. The things that I was every time when we knock off at work, I would sleep 02, start studying. And then I'll be dozing all the day. And then they are teaching us again. So you are dozing, they are teaching you. You are dozing, they are teaching you. So you grasp one topic, you understand it, they start teaching you other things, you lose that other topic. And mind you, they were 19. Just in 3 days. Some topics were 68 pages, some were 70 pages, some were 10 pages, some were just 6 pages. So I said, how am I going to manage this? I said, Pastor, I'm going to write this exam. He says, God bless you, we are praying for you. So when I went and started writing that exam, sometimes, you need to ask for wisdom from the Lord. I know that these 100 questions are tough, but let me find things that I can manage. Because by the time I was looking at the clock, 1 hour was already gone. And I needed to take 320. And the way the system was designed, you cannot answer some questions and leave others. It's a must, you must answer. Until one question, that is 167, number 167. I almost wrote, I don't know. Because it was tough. I looked at the question, tried to paraphrase it, it wasn't making sense. Break it down in pieces, it wasn't making sense. What do I write? I wrote, I don't know. I went back again. I said, no. I must know something. Until I said, let me write what I know. And when I wrote those things, And then the system said, make sure that you fill in all the questions. And there are some questions that were coming. They were multiple choice. But they will ask you questions in a way. If you don't know how to read the instructions, you will fail. They will say, amongst these things, which one is not the one? And then the three things will be looking like they are wrong. And then one thing will be looking like it's right. But the question is telling you, choose three that are correct. My brother, it was tough. I remembered. I said, my God, if I fail this exam, where am I going? But there's one thing that was coming in my mind. The way I got this job, it was all because of God. Until I said in my heart, what God has started, He's going to finish it. This is not my job. But let me write this exam to the best of my knowledge. Write that exam. When I wanted to submit, I just said ready to pray. God, this is it. And I started seeing some friends. They were asking for more time. We're asking for more time. We're asking for more time. No, I can't get this. No, I can't understand this. Until I knew that this was a big problem. Submitted the question, and then it calculated in seconds. And then it gave me a 69.84%. I went to the teacher. I said, teacher, what is my mark from that end? He said 69.84. You have passed, sir. I was shivering, the whole body was shivering. I said, sir, are you sure, sir? I said, okay, now I'm going back to the diploma program. See you, God bless you. Me, I'm going. I left the friends struggling. Give us another 1 hour. Give us another 15 minutes. Give us this. But I walked out of that place, done in 1 hour 40 minutes. Left people struggling. And then in the afternoon, the boss sent the message. Thank you for those that have made it. And sorry to those that have not made it. But we are going ahead to disable your accounts from our system. My brother, my stomach was running. I said, my God, my friends have lost jobs. But how did I make it without this grade 12 certificate? So there's one thing I want to tell you today also. Obey your pastor. Listen to your pastor. Trust in God. And do things to the best of your knowledge. So what this thing has done now is that it has made me a company. Now I've become a company. So now I can open as many offices as I can. Because that's the license I've been given. So by the grace of God, now I am a company. God bless you.